Hello, Placentia community. It is Eric Holmgren, your ambassador at large. And today I am with Kim Novak at Sham Paws Self-Serve Dog Wash. The
happiest place in Placentia.
There you go. There we go. I knew between the two of us, we'd get the whole thing out.
We'd get it out.
So, Kim, it's great. I have actually never been to your facility, so it looks really fantastic. Is this your first business?
It is my first business. My background is corporate America. I actually was in the fueling business for a while. I was a traveling salesperson. Left at the top of my game, but during the pandemic, just decided that dogs made me a lot happier. And the dog business actually went up 27% while everything else was going down. So here I am.
Right. And so the idea here with this is that people are coming in and they're washing their own dogs using the different service bays that you have. Is that correct?
Yeah, basically you bring in your dog. We can accommodate anything from a Chihuahua to a Saint Bernard. You bring in your dirty dog. We supply face wash, body wash, conditioners, brushes, dryers, towels. We don't leave you hanging. So I don't want anybody ever feeling intimidated to hear the word self-wash and not come in, because we help you through the process. That's
Okay.
we try to make it fun. That's why we call it the happiest place in Placentia. We use great products, and we also do full serve bathing as well as grooming. Didn't start that way, but we soon found out that that's what we needed. What I have found is that most people come in to do their dog, and there's one of two things that happen. They either come in and they do their dog and they leave here and it's very therapeutic.
Right.
Or they leave here thinking that a groomer deserves to make 3 times as much as they do. And they want to go next door to Kelly's or Rem's or Rich Farms and wait for us to do their dog. So we have now included that service.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good. Now, what was the idea or the inspiration behind a self-wash, dog care?
So
How did you get involved in it?
So my last job was extremely stressful.
Right.
The way I blew my steam was I personally have 3 bulldogs. I had 2 when I started, 1 more because of a customer. And we also work with Bulldog Rescue. But what got me into self-washes is I would take my dogs to Dog Beach. At the time, I drove a Mercedes. I didn't want the sandy dog in my car,
Right.
so I would stop at the different self-washes along the way home to make sure they were clean by the time I got home. And what I found was some of them had great customer service and lousy equipment. Some of them had great products, but horrible equipment. None of them had everything.
Right.
And most of them were filthy. So, and most of them were far away. The closest, there is one in Orange. There's one in Costa Mesa. There's a few actually in Huntington Beach.
Right.
All of which I don't think offer what we offer. But that's because I went and learned everything I could.
Right.
So when we opened, I promised that it was going to have everything, and that's what I try to do, including no dog smell. We don't want it to smell like dogs in here.
Yeah, I was really surprised when I came in that was that it did not have that odor of puppies.
Yeah, we're very proud of that.
That's good.
We're very proud of that, and we're very proud of our Yelp reviews. So
Well, good. And how many hundreds of Yelp reviews?
So I have 108. I pay attention to this almost every day, but they're all 5-star reviews. People hit us on Placentia Buzz, Yorba Linda Buzz. I just got a copy of one today that hit the Orange Buzz. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm pretty proud of customer service. It was always very important to me. One of the reasons I left my last job, actually.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, as you know, with our chamber chats, we're usually tapping our business owners for them to share some business wisdom with us. So, what has been a business challenge that you've had?
Well, I've had a couple, to be honest.
Which ones do you want to talk about?
Well, obviously, I signed a 3-year lease in the middle of a pandemic.
Right.
The entire shopping center was closed when I jumped off my cliff and opened up my business. Placentia had never had a dog wash before, so I had to file a business plan. But in order to file a business plan for it to get approved, I had to have a location. So I had to have a location that had an exit plan. I had to have all kinds of things that I had to put on the line monetarily to risk being told no.
Yeah.
That didn't happen. Gratefully, the city of Placentia was very welcoming to the idea. And we opened. I did have a partner when I first opened. It did not work out.
Right.
Within 3 months, he came to the business with the dog experience. I came with the corporate experience.
Right.
So within the first 3 months, I lost my dog experience. On top of that, dog groomers during the pandemic decided that they could groom from their homes. They could groom from their cars. They could groom, anywhere but in an environment at a store.
Right.
So they became very hard to find. And I very quickly found I needed one. And then minimum wage employees, very difficult to find good ones, good quality ones. I do take care of my employees. They get a week's paid vacation every year. We close down to rest up because it gets that way. But with the state of California raising minimum wage $1.50 and me trying to keep my prices where they are, it's been a challenge.
Right.
So, but we're making it.
So how have you? So, for example, with costs going up, whether it's employment costs or products, capital improvements, things like that, how have you then worked on maintaining your preeminence in the community for people that think up to come to do their grooming with you instead of, say, going to Petco or something like that?
So I do a lot of community work. I have created Dogtoberfest. We've had 2 now. It's a dog costume contest that is community friendly. I've created bingo nights at Rembrandt's that we raise money for all kinds of dog rescues. I have Santa Claus come and we take dog pictures and family pictures, all free of charge.
Right.
I do it out of my love for the community, to be honest, and bringing people together. And so I feel that those events bring people here because it's a little special.
Right.
Community, like I said, the community love is here. The products, the help. Like I said, we do not leave anybody hanging. If they come in with a Saint Bernard, we don't get them. We don't get scared away. I will say one exciting thing that has happened to me, and it was kind of a fluke. We had a husky come in, and we videotaped the husky crying, and it went worldwide viral.
Oh my God.
So we had 23 million views on TikTok, another million views on Instagram. Not that it helped business here in the community for us, but it definitely got us noticed by a lot of people.
Right.
I went from having like 1,000 followers to 17,000 followers almost overnight. And it also made my kids pretty impressed because I was
Mom is now a TikTok star.
Now I'm a TikTok person. So I believe that success is passion and a whole lot of luck.
Right.
And I lost my parents right before I opened up my own business, and I feel they're up there watching everything I'm doing, and there's been a whole lot of luck.
Yeah.
But even more passion. So
there you go.
So I think that's where we stand out different from the people around me that are offering the same services at lower cost.
Right. No. Well, and to find somebody who's knowledgeable, passionate, has a great product, I think most people realize there's extra value in that, and it's well worth it.
Yeah. And people know that they can call me personally too. If we're open, I'm here.
Yeah.
So trying to make that change a little bit. But for now, if we're open, I'm here. So, people get to know me and my staff. We're all good people. We're woman owned and we're run by women. So
there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Kim, is there anything else you'd like to share with our friends out there in the community?
Just that if you haven't tried Sham Paws self-serve dog wash, come on down and let's see if you feel it's the happiest place in Placentia.
There you go. Well, Kim, it was terrific meeting you.
Thank you.
Terrific to see your facility.
Thank you.
And I'm going to try to bring at least one of my dogs down here and give it a try.
Perfect.
And so you at least got me as a customer.
Okay.
So very good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And until our next episode, everybody, be well.